Happy New Year! I gotta fix this real quick. Okay, Happy New Year. I didn't feel very good last night. We didn't do anything. We stayed in the truck because driving on New Year's is kind of dangerous. And if it's not necessary, then trucking companies will usually ask you, ask you not to drive. Because of drunk driving, etc., things like that. So it was, my tummy I had trouble with it last night. I don't know if I ate something or if it just didn't agree with me or what. But today is New Year's Day 2025, January 1. So very exciting. We're looking forward to the new year. Last year we got in, just to recap, we did 3 cruises. I traveled up to the northeast and saw our daughter and 3 grandchildren, and then went to Virginia, East Coast, and got to see the other 2 and our oldest son and his wife. And so I got to do a little bit of traveling, which was nice. We spread my stepmother's ashes with my dad. That was kind of on his bucket list to get done, so we got that done. And I took a cruise with our youngest and our oldest and my dad. So very exciting. Very good. Trying to top that in 2025, I don't know, because we're trying to save now. I'm learning sign language, so I'm thinking it comes to me pretty naturally. I feel pretty good about it. So I'm learning that. I'm still working on it, and maybe I can get a job with that at some point in time. But since I'm on the truck, I might as well do something, the channel keeps me, it doesn't really keep me busy because I don't devote as much as I probably should to it, and then it would grow a little better. But the people who watch it are, generally thinking about trucking and things like that. And so today I'm just basically going to go over the holiday and the fact that we didn't drive last night. And some trucking companies will, like I said, ask you to pull off and not drive during New Year's Eve because of drunk driving and things like that. Our thoughts and prayers go out to New Orleans with that terrible incident yesterday or last night with the individual who drove his truck and killed so many people into a crowd. That's just, I don't even know how to explain that. You can't, no one can get inside that person's mind. So yeah, that was devastating. Harsh way. A lot of families starting out the new year with news like this is just incomprehensible to me. I can't even, in my head, I can't fathom that. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And I took a long look in the mirror last night, and I thought, yeah, I need a haircut. And I never wear makeup. I don't, because on the truck as a female, talking about that part, I tried to do makeup, I don't know, the first 6 weeks that I was on the truck. I really did give it a shot. I tried to do makeup, and it just, after a while, I was like, well, I'm putting it on, taking it off, and I'm really not going anywhere to see anybody. It's, I don't know, to me it just wasn't important after a while. But comfortable clothing. So if you drive, I've seen house shoes, sweatpants, or pajamas. I've seen women driving in their pajamas and fueling in house shoes. Now, I wouldn't go that far. Please wear safety, steel-toed shoes if you can. Wear at least tennis shoes, non-slick, because diesel is very slippery, and when you're fueling and it spills, because sometimes it overflows out of the tank and it gets on the concrete, and that is extremely slippery. Now you add ice on top of that diesel and you're going for a ride. So, I mean, Schneider gave us ice cleats to put on our shoes. We never used them. We never used them. We took them because they were issued to us, but we never used them. But if you have them and they work for you, if you're up north a lot, I encourage you to wear them. Anyway, but so winter, first of the year means bad weather. So January and February are usually your worst months driving, and that could be all over the United States. Ice is a problem. My advice, being a seasoned driver, I say that with the utmost respect about seasoned, don't drive. If there's ice, snow, if the roads are bad, just stop. Let them know. Qualcomm it. And I know FedEx, UPS, DHL, a lot of those are like, it's air freight, get it going, don't stop, chain up. Chains are another thing. So, my suggestion is, you are the captain of your ship. You and you alone. When I was younger, it was like, oh, I can drive in this mess. No problem. I'll be fine. Well, there's numerous times I should not have been driving. I caused myself aging, stress lines, gray hair. My heart took a toll. When you're driving in those conditions, you are on a heightened sense. And it's really not necessary, because that Qualcomm is your best friend. Put it in writing. I'm not comfortable driving under these conditions. Send it. I'm stopping due to blah blah, what I just said. If they come back and say, no, you have to go, that's on them. That's against the law, and that is a fine to the company. You can sue them if they told you to go, or you'll lose your job. That's a problem. That's a problem. So put it in writing. Don't just call them and say, oh, I'm not comfortable with this. I might just sit for a little while. I mean, you can do that too, but put it in writing. We called it CYA. Cover your ass. So put it in writing. There's times we should have done that. We call it also white knuckle driving, because by the time you get done holding that steering wheel, your knuckles are so white because you tensed. That's tense for so long. Chaining up, that was a mess. My suggestion, if there's a chain law in effect, give it about an hour, 2 hours till they can clean the roads, and usually that chain law goes away. So, and then again, if you chain up, you're only going 3 miles, 2 miles, and then you got to unchain. So, what the heck? Because chaining in blizzard conditions? Oh, Lord. Unless you're just a pro at it, you're going to suck. You're going to suck doing it. So, my suggestion again, if you hear, or you've seen, or you've been watching on your phone, chain up conditions across a pass, just don't go. Just wait. Anyway, or if you're good at chaining up, then chain up and go. That's up to you. But hazardous weather's coming up, so just keep that in mind, that you are in control. And there are so many times that Mark or I should have just wrote them and said, we're not comfortable with this. We're not going till it clears. They've closed the roads that we've been on. We've had to sit at a rest area, sliding around, other trucks running into you because you can't get, traction. It's just not worth the headache. If you can comfortably and safely park somewhere, do that. Anyway, so winter's coming in the south. It's not here yet. Oh, it's hot in here. we're in the south, so now I got the AC going. My poor dad's in Nebraska like, it's 20 degrees. Here we got sun, and it feels good. I know it's going to get a little colder, but that's all right. So anyway, guys, Happy New Year. Be safe out there. The weather is going to change. It always does between January and February, so be very careful. Family and friends, people out there, take care of yourselves. I made us some chicken fajitas for celebration today. I wish I had black-eyed peas, which a lot of people don't understand that, but black-eyed peas is a big Southern tradition thing, and I forgot to buy some. So anyway, just take care of you and your family and your friends. Happy 2025. We're doing fine.